I love him. I love Josh. That's the best. That makes me so happy that he said that. Like I've got. Oh, there are ladies holding hands. That's fun.
Jason saw lesbians and got.
I got flustered.
You didn't even. You got like meek about it. You're like, ooh.
You literally got a little shy. I was like, whoa, what are they doing?
Blushed.
Stop. No, but like, don't stop. Like, that's not what I mean. Like, keep going.
I'm a progressive guy.
And it was a very good meme. It was a very popular meme.
Yeah, you were reposting that a lot.
Yeah, I actually. Oh my gosh, that's a handsome guy.
I wonder. We're in Denver Rhino, outside of waiting for a show to start. So we're recording a quick podcast. We're in Jason's mom's Tesla. It's raining outside, which I don't know if it looks like that's all getting picked up on the microphone.
Who cares, dude?
So everyone will be able to hear. It'll be like ASMR, like 6 hours raining before sleep kind of thing.
It'll be like rain sounds to help you go to sleep, and it's me and you talking about the Burger King guy on the plane screaming the N-word as loud as he can.
Wait.
It's honestly kind of tranquil.
I wonder how loud that is. I kind of want to stop the recording to see how loud it is.
You can if you want.
Let me pause it real quick. Record. Yeah, it's loud. I don't think you'll be able to hear it.
But it's loud for us.
It's loud
for sure.
Us.
What is funny is we're going to have to run through the rain to get to this show.
Yeah, but the show still doesn't start for another hour and a half, so I don't know if it's going to rain that whole time.
I think it will.
We're up here in Denver.
We just went to the fair.
We went to the fair. Jason and I, we got here early.
Way early. Way too early.
We left Colorado Springs at 1 because I did the Barcast comedy podcast at 3 o'clock. And then that lasted 45 minutes. And we're like, oh, man, the show doesn't start till 8. We've got 4 hours to kill.
So what did we do? We even showed up early to the podcast. That's what also we left out. It wasn't even the podcast. Even if we showed up like on time for the podcast, we still would have been fine.
Yo, for sure. So yeah, we were like, we were driving around. We message the group chat for the comedy show tonight. And we're like, hey guys, we got here early. Does anyone want to do an escape room with us? Everyone saw it. No one responded. It really hurt my feelings. And then we were driving up closer to the show, thinking maybe we'll just go to Dave & Buster's. And we drove by the fair outside of the mall, the Carnival Mall, off Alameda.
It was the Alameda Fair.
Yeah, Jason spotted the Ferris wheels. Like, he cut across 3 lanes of traffic to make sure we didn't miss the exit so we could go to the carnival.
Yeah, dude, I almost killed a family of 5 to go see a Ferris wheel. And we did it. And we did it. But also what we left out is before that we went to Culver's.
Oh, we did go to Culver's.
We hit up that Culver's. Culver's is the best. Does not get the love it deserves. It is an incredible establishment. You got a malt.
Oh, dude, I broke the kid's brain.
Yeah.
I asked for a chocolate malt. And at Culver's, get a chocolate shake, a chocolate malt. You're damn tootin'. You know they're going to make it with vanilla ice cream and a chocolate syrup. And I said...
it was not great.
I said, excuse me, sir, can I get a chocolate malt? And I know this sounds stupid, but could you please make it with chocolate ice cream instead of vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup? And he said, I have to go talk to my manager, which I didn't know that was going to fry him so hard.
And I got a nuts picture of you in front of the Culver's. It's like it's you, a small boy who I believe this is his first job, and he is not doing great.
It's got to be his second day at his first job ever. Yeah, and then his manager and me. And it looks like a cop who called for backup. Yeah, and then I'm like, can I get a chocolate malt? He's like, I got to talk to my manager.
Yeah,
he goes and gets him.
Yeah, dude, Russell was scratching his elbow, looking like a crackhead to get the freaking Culver's.
You got that malt on you? You got any more?
No, I don't want vanilla ice cream. I don't want vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup. I want chocolate ice cream with extra malt in there. And then I was like, Russell, what's malt? And you couldn't explain it to me. You
It's
said
barley.
Something with wheat, and then you put
wheat. It's barley. It's dried up and concentrated and ground into a powder. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah,
You
you're
don't have
right. I would
culture.
not get it.
You don't have culture. You don't know malts.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Have you ever watched the movie Grease?
Yes.
That's a malt. That's a malt. Put that in your mouth.
Is that a line from Grease? I don't know the movie well enough.
I've never watched Grease in my life. So
even you were talking out of your ass.
Yeah.
Dude.
So he's like, okay, I think we can do not a concrete. We can do a chocolate ice cream concrete, and we can blend in malt powder to it, but it's not going to be a shake. And I'm like, what? What does that mean?
Why can it not be?
Why can it not? Why is it not allowed to be a shake? And he's like, it has to be a concrete, so it's going to be solid ice cream, but we can like blend malt into it. And I was like, okay, I'll just let it melt and drink it then. That sounds good.
Which Russell did.
I did. And
then because
I put my hands on it to keep it warm and get it melty on the edges.
No, because we went to the fair, did all the rides, came back to the car. There was a melted cup of Culver's ice cream in the car.
Lukewarm chocolate ice cream.
Russell chugs it,
gulp,
and says,
I
"Wow,
slurp.
that's a lot," and then eats almost an entire.
Okay, we'll get to the fun. Okay. We're taking this day by day. You're hopping around. Okay.
I am up here.
This isn't a movie where like you start at the middle and then you jump back to the beginning and then you hop to the end. Okay.
Yeah,
this isn't the memento of Jason and Russell's fun day out. Okay. This is chronological. So Culver's. So I'm like making them all, and he's like, okay. Also, I have to go talk to my manager because I don't know where the malt button is. So that was Culver's.
The malt button.
Slurp that. We're driving to Bierstadt Lagerhaus for the silent disco comedy show, which we'll see. I don't understand what makes it silent disco. I still don't get it.
It's just you wear headphones.
It's just the audience wears headphones. But it's just adding, like, it's a regular comedy show from what I understand, but just replace speakers with each person wears individualized headphones. And I don't understand what the point of it is.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Anyways, it'll be a good show.
It will be fun.
It'll be fun.
Come to the show.
Come to the show.
Come into it every week. It's a great time.
But then, yes, then we go to the carnival. Jason cross traffic. Me and Jason are in this carnival in the parking lot of this mall. How many other people would you say?
So, the people that weren't like regular people,
human beings,
like at most 20, and there is about 20 rides.
So each ride has maybe got a guy on it at any point. Now there's about 20 people in this carnival. How many of them would you say look like Jason and Russell?
Zero.
We are the only honkies at this festival. Every ride is blasting, I don't want to say mariachi music because that's not what it is, but the kind of music that the guys who are working on your roof are blasting, that's the music that every ride, and each ride is blasting its own song. So you're just hit with a phantasmagoria of lights and sounds and smells all at once.
All right, so let's do a little audio experiment. I want to play some music, and I'm going to show you what happened at the old fair. The old fair. Mariachi music. This would be very funny if this is what. How do you even spell mariachi?
Well, I feel bad. I don't want to say it's there's a word for it that isn't mariachi music, but all I can think of is mariachi music.
Yeah, this was.
Now imagine 9 other songs all going at the same time.
So Russell, do you want to go on the Ferris wheel right now? Do you want to go on the Ferris wheel?
I could really go for some funnel game. Jason, I kept trying to talk about the debates last night.
we kept talking about the debates on the Tilt-A-Whirl. Oh, she's very pretty.
Don't leer.
No,
Don't leer at ladies.
Nice. I mean, that's a sweet compliment.
Don't leer at the women. We're potting right now. There's no girls allowed. As I've been told before, I've never had a woman on the podcast.
Dude, thank Christ for Luso with my podcast, dude.
She saved you?
Yeah, I've been trying to get girls on, and every time I try to have a girl on, they keep canceling. And they're like, oh, yeah, my schedule didn't work out. And I'm like, oh, shit, this is going to be bad. I'm just having white guys on. But I would like to say it was about the effort, you know?
It's about trying. That's the thing with, like, Pike's Punks. I can't tell. Everyone who cancels on Pike's Punks is just noticing. Everyone who cancels on the show is a lady or Steve Gillespie. Those are the only two people that cancel on the show. So, like, Russell, you don't have any. Whoa, what happened to my audio? Oh, that's your audio. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm getting distracted by the bars on the audio. Anyways, girls always cancel, and they're like, why don't you have any women on these lineups? I'm like, I tried to, but they all got booked because everyone's trying to book women so that they don't look bad. So there's only 11 of them.
Yeah, dude.
So they get gobbled up quick.
They do.
They get gobbled.
The gobbledygook.
Given that, so what do we do at the carnival?
I think we should go ride by ride. So our first ride was the Swirly Whirly or whatever.
The Tilt-A-Whirl.
Tilt-A-Whirl. The Spinny Winnie, as it's affectionately known. Me and Russell went on the Spinny Winnie, and on the Tilt-A-Whirl, there's little like crevices that you sit in, and I was wondering if it was okay that I went to the one that was right next to Russell, or if that was gay,
right?
Or if it's kind of like urinal rules.
Yeah, or a movie theater, you got to leave space in between you two.
Yeah. Oh,
Mike did that to me when we saw Dune 2. He's
no
like,
way.
You got to leave a space between us, or that's homo.
You're kidding.
I think he did.
Mike Havoc, like, legit went. It
happened to me very recently watching Dune 2, so I think it was Mike.
There's no way there's anyone else. What other friends do you have? Like, I don't know.
Great point. I
don't know, Russell.
I barely have any friends, and I go to the movies with none of them. So unless it was my wife, I can't think of another person.
Yeah, your wife's like, I'm not sitting by you.
Who left a no homo square.
Yeah, that does track. Yeah, but I always sit next to my buddies at the movie theater.
So you were worried about sitting too close to me on the Tilt-A-Whirl?
No, we were next to each other. I didn't care. I was doing a bit.
You didn't worry on the upside downy go round.
Oh, the upside downy go round?
Where there's not even a divider between us.
Yeah, my fat was spilling into your seat.
Two big guys mushed together.
Two massive men and then two small Mexican children on this ride. It was me and Russell, and then what's very funny is we sat next to each other. The other two people did not. And there was open rows.
They spaced out for sure.
There was open rows. I could have sat by myself, but I think I just didn't register it. And I was like, I'll just sit by Russell. And then I just did it. I was like, there is an opportunity where I could be like, I don't want to sit by him.
I think I like going upside down more than I like going I guess frontwards and backwards more than I like going left and right. The Tilt-A-Whirl one made me feel sick. Just doing the one where it's like you're doing a big front flip or a big back flip, that one I felt fine on.
Yeah. I was vice versa. I was chilling on Tilt-A-Whirl.
Really?
It was that last ride that got me. I was like, my tum-tum.
Really?
I'm feeling Culver's cheeseburger stewing.
That double stack's coming back.
I had that double stack covered in mustard. There was so much mustard on that sandwich because at Culver's they have the self-dispense mustard, and from like the big thing where you press the lever and the mustard comes out. I just did freaking 4 pumps of that.
Why?
I love mustard, man. Most of it stayed on the sandwich. I also like the and then the spillage from the mustard I used the cheese curds to pick up, and then also I put the cheese curd in the milkshake that I got as well.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was some fat people shit, and I was like, kind of digging it.
Pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Like, it'd be good with this cheese curd. Oh yeah, I'm gonna dip it in ice cream.
Oh
and
yes.
And then I drank it.
So, I for lunch before me and Jason met up, went to Wooglin's Delicatessen in beautiful Colorado Springs, Colorado. Got myself a Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, am I gonna get a piece of cake at the deli? Of course, I'm gonna get a piece of chocolate cake at the deli. Great. Then me and Jason picks me up and we go to Denver, and we're in Centennial.
Cake before you came
We're
up.
in Centennial.
Oh my God,
We're in Centennial. We're at Culver's. Do I get a chocolate shake? Of course I get a chocolate shake. I got a blended malt. I got a blended concrete with malt.
I would like
in it.
to add. I was like, Russell, do you want to go get food?
And I said I want a little treat.
And you said Russell's words are, I want to get a little treat. And I was like, what sounds good? And then like it kind of came up that you liked Culver's, and I was like, we'll go to Culver's.
We're going to Culver's. So I got myself a concrete. Then we're at the fair. We're at the carnival. I don't know what the difference between a fair and a carnival is. Whatever one is shoddily put up with duct tape by Venezuelan immigrants is the one we were at.
Oh, it was great.
And of course,
I didn't talk to a single one. No one that worked there I talked to.
They all just kind of, when you just walked up to them, you gave them the tickets that they required, and they nodded at you, and that was kind of all the communication that was needed. But we're at the fair. We're at the carnival. Did I have to get a funnel cake? Of course I have to get a funnel cake. It's the carnival. And did I pay extra for them to put peach compote on top of it? You're damn right I paid.
What the hell is peach compote? I still have no idea. I hate peaches.
I didn't know you hate peaches.
I'm sorry.
I smothered it in peaches, so Jason can't have any of the funnel cake now that we were supposed to split.
So Russell just goes and because he starts like you started eating the funnel cake like kind of like a normal pace, you know, like leisurely, like me and you were chatting
leisurely.
Yeah, and be like, oh yeah,
he's munching.
Yeah, like like every once in a while, Russell will give me a little clean piece of funnel cake that didn't get touched by the disgusting peaches. Because I hate peaches. I've not harped on this point.
Loves mustard, hates peaches.
Love mustard, hate peaches. Yeah, man.
Oh, and then Jason said, "Oh, I can't. I'm so full, dude. I'm so full." And I'm like, "Yeah, me too." But we got this whole funnel cake sitting in front of us, and I was so embarrassed because Jason kept mentioning the funnel cake. I was so embarrassed that I ate it faster.
You ate it so fast.
I housed it so he couldn't look at it and talk about it anymore.
It was literally like I looked out the window for a second at something. I forgot what we were talking about, but all I remember is looking over and it's just all gone. And like I don't think the people can
It's the fattest day I've had in a while.
Yeah, like you should Russell, I'm saying this with all due kindness and respect. You should fast for a week.
I should chill.
You should you should do fast Jesus for 3 days and then come back. And come back with another funnel cake.
This whole car ride to the show, I'm like, Jason, my tummy hurts.
I'm not gonna lie, my tummy hurts too, and we have to go perform stand-up comedy
cake and
about
ice cream and funnel cake, and we still got to drink this soda for the Bubble Boy podcast, brother.
God, it's gonna be this warm soda that's been sitting in the car while we were at the fair.
Is this what almost being 30 is? Is that I've had too much sugar and my body's reacting negatively? What a concept!
Yeah,
I was at the doctor's yesterday for the first time in 3 years, and they said you're a little overweight, your cholesterol's too high, your blood pressure's too high. You got to start treating your body better. And I went, you're absolutely right. I got to make some changes around here.
And then you made no changes. No changes have been made.
I did make changes. I haven't eaten this horribly since I was 17.
You changed for way worse.
Oh my God, I feel terrible. Oh, but it was delicious. It was so good.
It was so good, dude. I love funnel cake. Funnel cake was good. It was great. It was a good funnel cake. I think we're gonna plan on trying to make funnel cake at some point.
Yeah.
At the 4th of July barbecue.
Yeah, I didn't say this when you said it out loud, but Mike Hammock's 4th of July barbecue.
We're going.
What is that?
We're going. Oh, you didn't get the invite? Oh.
I didn't get invited to my
Loser.
Camping's 4th of July.
Oh yeah,
barbecue.
sorry.
He
No,
hasn't mentioned it to me.
yeah.
once.
Actually, have to. He only invites people that play some new faces. Actually. No, I'm kidding. No,
you Kate McLaughlin.
That's freaking nightmare blunt rotation, dude. This is terrible. Oh, so Russell, like a blunt rotation. That's like where you smoke weed in a circle, and it's who you're hanging out with.
Oh.
It's like a weird circle of friends.
Oh, I thought it was just when you said things bluntly to one another in a circle. My family, we would go around in a circle when I was growing up. My mom, my dad, me, and my brother, and we would do, let's each go around the table and just say one thing we don't like about each other. Just say a blunt thing. That would be a blunt rotation in my household.
Blunt rotation. For me in my house, we would do what's called bubble up and bubble down. That's what we do at the dinner table. You say the best part of your day and the worst part of your day.
Oh.
And you end on the positive note. That's what we always did.
It's 6:45.
Yeah, dude.
We still got a show, but what's been the best part of your day? What's been the worst part of your day?
Okay, worst part of my day. Today was awesome. Oh, I felt really bad about being a couple minutes late. I felt really bad about that. That was my bubble down.
Oh.
Because I
you were 5 minutes late to me being 5 minutes late?
Yeah. No,
for us to show up at that podcast 10 minutes early still?
Yeah, so in other words, I had an incredible day.
Yeah, pretty good day, all things considered.
I had an incredible day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of squeezed too much into my day. Yeah, but pretty good. Pretty good. Bubble up, I would say, for me. Oh, you do worst part of your day.
How I feel right now.
Yeah.
I think crushing that funnel cake in front of you and just seeing how disappointed you were in me.
No.
You went to the gym today, and I just smashed.
Also, by the way, when I came to pick up Russell, I'm in a sleeveless hoodie and athletic shorts and slides. And he's like, what are you doing? Well, you're not even going to wear it. And then we did the podcast, and I left the sleeveless hoodie on.
Yeah, he looked
so
cool.
I did a podcast with no sleeves and a sleeveless hoodie.
And my body's never been worse.
Yeah.
I've never been fatter. It's never been worse for me.
I have to work out tomorrow. I have to. You might need to go on a jog. When's the last time you jogged, Russell?
Dude, I think when we played football for Thanksgiving.
Dude, that was last year.
Yeah. And then before that, maybe 9 years. Genuinely.
Oh, dude, that was a blast. I loved. We can talk about that. Us playing Thanksgiving football together ruled. Also, I was embraced by the black community.
Yeah.
In a way that has not been seen since the civil rights movement.
Yeah, Jason got wave checked.
Yeah, I did get wave checked, and then I passed, dude. I was goofing around. I started like trying about near the end of the game because we were losing.
Yeah, you said I think we've talked about this a bunch of times. It's a year ago now or whatever.
It's the greatest moment of my life.
You said at one point, you're like, we need to have a come to Jesus moment. And I said, like, dude, I'm in sneakers and pajama pants right now. We're not having a come to Jesus moment about our performance.
I pulled up to play football in jeans and cowboy boots.
Yeah. Luke Stam was in steel-toed boots.
He was in steel-toed boots. And I put myself in a quarterback because I'm like, this guy sucks. Whatever this guy's doing is not working. Start throwing checkdowns, move the way down the field. We score a couple times. We were getting tired of playing. The other team was up, but we were like, you know what, guys? We're just going to do next score wins. Okay? I drop back. I'm a white corner. I start playing cornerback. Cameron McKenzie throws the worst pass I've ever seen in my life. It comes directly into my arms. I'm wearing a do-rag. I left this out. I put a do-rag on because I talked to one of the black guys on the team. I'm like, dude, I have a skull cap. And he's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm scared to put it on. He's like, you put that shit on. You better ball out. And I was like, okay.
If you put that on and then fumble, you're dead.
Yeah, literally, that's what he said. He's like, you got to go ball out. And I'm like, let's go, dude. And then literally I ran the fastest I ever have in my life, and then I
cowboy boots.
I prime timed into the end zone. I started celebrating 15 yards.
Jason
out.
started saying it. He started screaming it from the top of his lungs.
No,
he started saying it.
That's not true, Russell. That's not true.
He's like, we did it. We in this mug. He started.
You don't know me, son. Watch out.
Yeah.
No, dude. I was having a good time. Then it started getting dapped up, and it was very sweet.
Yeah.
And then
It was nice that the Bubble Boys beat the Beanie Boys.
It was, dude. The Bubble Boys for sure. It was great. It was very fun on the podcast today. Is our Zach, the guy that does the podcast. He's a big Dr. Pepper guy.
Oh yeah, Zach from Barcast Comedy Podcast, big Dr. Pepper guy.
We love Dr. Pepper here.
We talked all about Dr. Pepper and how they're second place in the nation now.
Man, one of my favorite riffs we've ever done. It was us talking about RFK Jr. being the Dr. Pepper candidate,
the third party candidate.
Dr. Pepper's the third party.
Yeah, and the Dems didn't let RFK on the debate stage, now we know why.
Yeah,
now we know why.
Because he would have smoked both of them.
Dude, could you imagine if he was you agree or disagree? If you like RFK, don't like him, dude, he would have clobbered those two with public speaking ability.
Even though
would have murked those two. Oh my God.
Even though his voice is not the best, he still would have smoked both of them.
I told Mike I'm trying to work on an RFK impression so that when he becomes president, I'm the new Jason.
Hell yeah.
So I could, but it's really hard to do RFK. You kind of have to choke yourself.
You know, the thing is, when we go and keep moving forward,
it's hard. You have to lose your voice.
Thank God this is audio only. We're pieces of fucking shit.
But RFK would have destroyed those two.
Sure.
Do you see the clip where they're talking about abortion?
Yes.
And they start talking about abortion, and Biden's like, abortions, there's mothers and daughters and immigrants coming over here. Immigration policy, getting these women pregnant. We gotta. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? He's like,
he's actually making.
We gotta open up the border. It's like, what are you saying?
Dude, he's literally just like, because Trump did that coherently. Because he got the question about abortion, and then he spun into immigration somehow. I don't know how he did it. It's honestly like. Say what you want about the guy. It's kind of impressive his ability to not answer questions. It's like
one thing he's good at is public speaking.
Yes,
it is his whole entire thing.
And also, like, the thing is, it's like I'm like watching Donald Trump debate, and I'm like, this is how I need to fight with like girlfriends. This is the only way to win. He's the only guy.
You're a pig.
Actually, I never said that. You're wrong. I'm actually very smart. I'm a very good listener. I'm one of the best. People say, wow, you're such a great listener. I have so much empathy.
Your tits look fantastic.
Great tits. Great. One of the best pairs I've seen today, I tell you. The dude saying that to your girlfriend is very funny.
Top 3 I've seen today. That's very good. Very good.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Last time I was talking to Cameron, he was like, It's weird to me to think that you've only seen one pair of boobs in your life, like in real life. You've only seen one pair of boobs in real life.
That's
crazy to me.
That's baller.
He's like, you either see none or you see a bunch of them. To see one pair is nuts. And then as we were talking, he said something, and I'm like, I need to emphasize that I've seen he kept saying like one. You've seen one in your life. It's crazy that you've seen one. I'm like, I need to emphasize I've seen one pair, not one. One boob is a scary number. One pair, okay, that's just a religious man. One boob, one implies that you weren't supposed to see it. One makes it sound, I've seen a tit sounds unconsensual.
Oh, dude, there's a cyclist. I want to open my door so bad right now. Dude, it took everything in me not to open my door.
I feel like one boob is either you like caught a glance in a woman, like you were peeking through like a crack in the door at a woman who didn't want it. Or you found one on the side of the road picking up trash for like juvie, and you just found a decapitated boob on the side of the road.
Yeah, just one lone wolf. One lone wolf you have to go grab with a little claw thing, and you have to put it in your trash can.
One means you weren't supposed to.
That is true.
Yeah, the debate at one point, Biden's like, this guy, he's most debt under one president ever. And what I'm saying is, if I become president, which is crazy that he's like, if I become president, it's like, you've been the president for 4 years. You could have been doing everything you've been talking about.
Yeah, like that's very confusing. And also, it's like I don't know. I don't know how he wins. I don't see a path.
But
like, I think after the debate, I don't know how middle of the road voters that kind of were on the fence about both candidates could be like, oh, after seeing that, oh yeah, for sure, Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy.
No.
Like I don't.
Well,
because the thing is, you can disagree adamantly with the ideas and everything that Donald Trump said. You can disagree with every single thing. You can't, but like
his brain works.
Yeah,
it may not work in the way you like. It may work like a bad guy's brain, but it works.
Yeah, dude,
it turns on. But Biden was like, when I'm president, we got 35 trillionaires. I mean billionaires. Sorry.
That was wild.
And if we just tax them 34% of their income, we could have 97 billion. $trillion. COVID. Sorry, not COVID. And then he just stares. He just stares for 15 seconds.
Yeah,
it's a long pause.
Yeah, dude, that's why that's going. My little bit is going great because freaking Biden just freaking froze. I'm like, thank God, dude.
And then Trump hit him with I don't know what he said. I don't think he knows what he said either.
I don't think this guy knows what he's saying either. He's kind of a stupid idiot. He's very
just fucking railed him.
Dude, yeah. And okay, this is funny. So I am signed up for both Joe Biden support text messages and Donald Trump text messages.
The Joe Biden one just says, "We're sorry."
It's like, our bad. Okay, so this is my Trump support text message that I just got. Okay. From Trump, I love CNN, all caps. They gave me the opportunity to wipe the floor with Joe Biden. How'd I do? Please respond. Please respond. That's insane.
I like to imagine that Joe Biden is sending out his own messages to people, so it's just completely incoherent.
Jason, I see you're looking at my page. We got to do the thing with the guy. Move forward.
Dude, it's nuts. I can't fathom that this is the world that we get to make fun of. It's great. It's a great time. It's a great time to have our job. It's a very tough time to be in the military because you're like, these are either of these people could be your boss and could send you to die.
Yeah, that's
terrifying.
People are like, this is the most important election in our lifetime, but they've said that for every election. Also, I just that's not long-term thinking because every president, Biden, Trump, even Obama, they get stuck. They can't enact every single thing they ever want to do because they're not the king. They have to go through the Senate. They have to go through Congress. There's lots of things that don't pass the way they want them to. The country's worse off now than it used to be.
Yes.
But also, I can't point to any one thing that Biden or Trump or Obama did specifically that affected me. So it's like, who's to say what the president does? How much does it actually directly affect you, especially when it flip-flops from Republican, Democrat every 4 or 8 years. It's not like it's been Republican for a while so we can see what happens, or it's been Democrat for a while so we can see how that works. It's like it flips every 8 years, and all of them are just undoing what everyone else did and doing new stuff. So who's to really say? All that being said, I don't know how much the president really, really affects my life more than the mayor does. Military directly affects what you get to do and don't do. He's literally your boss. He's like, I don't know, send them all to die. Who gives a shit? I don't know who any of these people are. Get in there.
I will say this. Hey, we'll have a little positive thing about Joe Biden.
He did say that he was the only president that didn't send troops to die during his presidency, is what he said.
Hey, that's nice.
That was good.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, I think we should stop that.
Let's stop doing that.
You know what?
Because he had all those Ukrainians he could send anyways on our behalf.
That is the answer.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I've no confidence in any of the government to do the right thing to create the best and most the most meaningful life for people. The government has nothing to do with that, I think.
This is it. This is everyone's favorite part of the Bubble Boy podcast when we talk about the Fed. It always comes up on a Russell or Jason pod. People know the federal government's coming up.
People know the Federal Reserve is going to come up. Let's pop these bad boys over.
Speaking of things that happen on every podcast.
We got Jones' special release orange chocolate soda. This is going to taste absolutely terrible.
It's not a great flavor. I mean, I love a good Christmas chocolate orange. In soda form, I don't think it's going to be great.
This is so warm.
It's been sitting in a car for about 6 hours. 7 hours now.
The soda
I left my house at 1.
Could not be warmer.
It is. I do want to emphasize it is a special release. It's a Jones special release. I just happened upon it at Walmart, and it was the only one left. So, bet it's going to be good. I just burped, and it tastes exactly like funnel cake. That means it's at the top of my throat. The food has backed up all the way to the top of my throat.
That's how full you are.
That's how full I am.
Yeah,
So let's
dude.
have some more sugar.
Let's do it.
Maybe this is a sip each or something. Maybe this isn't a whole.
I'm put a little in my cup.
Here. It's a little twist top. Guys, special release, Jones Soda Co. Chocolate orange.
Yeah, that smells like one of the worst things. This might be the worst.
That smells crazy. That smells nuts.
Look at that. There you go.
You're taking a baby sip.
Yeah.
All right. Whoa. All right. You ready?
Yeah, let's do a sec.
All right.
3, 2, 1. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It tastes like it's not that bad because it tastes. If it was cold, it would be better. It tastes like a Tootsie Pop. It tastes like an orange. It's
You're
Tootsie
right.
Roll
You're
chocolate.
right.
It's
I'm
not
being a
real
baby.
chocolate. It's Tootsie Roll chocolate specifically with fake orange. It tastes like an orange Tootsie Pop. My daughter would love this. Orange Tootsie Pop flavored. That's exactly what this tastes like.
Yeah,
That's
a
such
pretty
Tootsie
dude,
Roll
you're
specific
good.
chocolate.
That's a very good. Yeah, because I had it and I was like, that's weird.
It's
I think it's just because it wasn't Dr. Pepper. It made me upset.
Tootsie fair.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
I
whoa.
hate that Tootsie Rolls are advertised as chocolate because you've never tasted chocolate in your life that tastes like a Tootsie Roll. A Tootsie Roll is its own flavor. It's like when Twizzlers or like the flavor is red. They're like, no, it's cherry. No, it's strawberry. No, the flavor is red. You've never had a strawberry in your life that tastes like that. You're insane. The flavor is red.
That is a very funny observation.
There's a. You ever go to BJ's?
Yeah, I've been
BJ's
to
Velvet Freeze.
BJ Velvet Freeze.
Yeah.
I've been to there.
Their chocolate soft serve. Specific kind of chocolate taste. It's not Hershey syrup. It's not like that. It is a chocolate pudding. If you ever had Jell-O chocolate pudding that like your mom just heats up on the stove, that's exactly what their soft serve tastes like. Their soft serves taste like chocolate pudding.
That's terrible.
It's if you like it, it's pretty good.
Oh,
This tastes exactly like Tootsie Roll fake chocolate.
That is.
I don't want to. I want to take one more sip, but I don't want to drink a bunch of this because I'm already feeling insane. Vamp for a second while I get another sip of there.
Oh,
you took another sip?
Yeah, I did.
Did reframing it in your mind help at all? It seems like you still don't like it. It seems like you still not great.
Yeah, not great. It's like a Tootsie Roll that was like dipped in gasoline. I like how Russell was like, "I'm gonna cut on the sugar." He just took 3 massive gulps.
I didn't even taste it. I just drank it like it's water.
You did. I think Russell, we can go somewhere and get water. It's not.
I kind of want to bring even though it's warm, I want to bring it to the show and be like, Vanderplug, drink this. Book me on rotating tap. Drink this drink.
Steve, please, I'm drying up on gigs.
This
This is all I can give you is this warm soda that sat in the car for 6 hours. Steve, I need to work in this town.
That's what we did at the Cinderella night for
Yeah.
Funny Final Four. I got celery soda for me, Roger, and Cameron to try. It was actually really good. It was very delicious. And we each sipped it once the Cinderella show started. I was like, hey, guys, check this out. And I did a blunt rotation of the celery soda. I made 12 people drank out of this soda. And like 6 of them were like, this is pretty good. This is pretty
did
good.
the Cinderella team, were you guys scored on the same card?
No, you don't get scored at all.
That's bullshit. Because I almost guarantee your team was better and had more. I guarantee that your team had a better show and a better lineup and had more fun than my team did.
Well, there was a weird thing last year. Well, not this last one, 2023. It was like, hey, guys, and just for the first time ever, the Cinderella team qualifies to move on to the next round. And I was like, oh, sick. And I'm on. Great. That's awesome. And then the show happened, and nothing happened. And I think I talked to Roger about it, and I was like, what's the deal with, did we not get to move on? He's like, oh, no, Cinderella doesn't move on. I'm like, but the Post said so. And it didn't this year, but I think there should be an element of the Cinderella team should be able to move on.
I want that.
What's the point of being the underdog story if you don't get to underdog anything?
Yeah. Like, it's like the underdog team. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you would have, like, had, like, my show was not great. It was not the best.
No?
I'll just be completely candid. It was not great. The team was great. All the comics were really funny.
Were you the cowboy hat night?
No, that was a different. They had a theme. They did everything. It was just like I hope someday I get to do it. I'd like to be a captain.
I want to be a captain. It would be very fun.
Man, dude. Russell, I promise I'll pick you. I promise. I think he swears.
That's all that it is picking your friends to be on a team.
Oh yeah,
that's all.
But this the thing is, I think I have the funniest friends. I think it is.
That's
like,
very sweet of you, Mom.
You, Mike.
My boys are the handsomest.
You, Mike, Evan, Joe, fucking. Who else do I put on there?
Those are your three friends?
Yeah, that's everybody. No, Emerson. I put Emerson on there.
Oh, your brother in arms. Your blood
brother. My blood brother. My fellow Native American.
One of the first times I ever met Josh Emerson, I didn't really know him. It was one of the first times meeting him. I'm like, hey, man, you know Jason Alexander, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, can you please stop booking him? Because the Native American thing is getting to his head, okay? And he was like, no, he's my brother. He's like,
I love him. I love Josh. That's the best. That makes me so happy that he said that. Like, I've got, oh, there are ladies holding hands. That's fun.
Jason saw lesbians and got.
I got flustered.
You didn't even. You got like meek about it. You're like, ooh.
You literally got a little shy. I was like, whoa, what are they doing?
Blushed.
Stop. No, but like, don't stop. Like, that's not what I mean. Like, keep going.
I'm a progressive guy.
No, keep going. Like, make out. Like, I don't care. Dude, me trying to like sound not homophobic, but just being a creep. I'm just like, no, like, make out. Like, do whatever you want. Like, I don't care. Like,
I love lesbians so much. I want you to scissor right in front of me. It's like,
There's no way getting out of what I just did, dude. There's no way. There's no clean exit. If they would have seen me do what I did, there was no getting out of that.
They saw you perk up when they walked by.
You saw my pupils dilate when I saw girls holding hands.
You smelled blood in the water.
Like, oh, my God.
You smelled chum. They were on their period.
That was gross. Dude, that's me with lesbians. It's just chum in the water. It's like in Finding Nemo when there's a drop of blood and all the and the sharks like realize
his eyes
they want to
roll back.
The sharks realize that they like eating fish for food.
This is Jason being like, women are not objects. I'm a possessive guy. A woman can do whatever a man can do. And he sees two girls kissing.
I'm like,
your eyes roll back. They're just black.
I'm like, do whatever you want.
He's
I don't
gorked.
care.
Are you hard?
No. Not yet.
I'll keep an eye on it. By the end of this pod.
I'm going to walk into Beer Stout Lager House wearing a pair of headphones and have a full erection the full time I'm on stage. Are they going to this is so funny. Every single person keeps pulling into the spot that's right in front of us, thinking that they can fit, and then they all give up.
Yeah, do you have room behind? You don't have any room behind you to back up. There's no way for someone to get in between us and the car in front of us. Well, not our problem.
Yeah, that's right. I got the spot, idiot.
God meant for it to be. He wanted this podcast.
That's true. Yeah, we were. This is something we were funny. We were talking about on the Ferris wheel. Is you're talking about like
God.
I'm talking about God. And like how like your wife was like, oh yeah, like there was a really bad accident where you're supposed to go to like this wedding and you're running late. You're like, oh, that's why we're late, because God was looking out for us.
Right.
And then it's like, so is God not looking out for those people that just got hit by that train?
Yeah.
Like that's whose fault is that? Also, Russell's on Reddit right now.
No, I got notifications from. I was making sure the Chubby Behemoth,
Yeah.
the Sam Talent Nathan Lund podcast.
Hell yeah.
I run their subreddit, but every once in a while, someone will try to like dox them and like, here's Nathan Lund's real home address.
That's fun.
So I'll get a notification from Reddit every once in a while that's like someone posted in the subreddit, and I have to check to make sure it's not like, here's where Sam Talent lives, so that you can find him.
Did he move to Detroit?
Yeah, he just moved to Detroit.
That's crazy.
And then my cousin Yvonne messaged me and said, "Are you in Aurora?" And I don't think we were in Aurora. Where are we at? Where is Rhino? If I said we're in Rhino, would she know what that is?
I don't know, man.
Yvonne, if you're listening to the podcast, we're in Rhino. We were in Centennial. Now we're in Rhino.
Right now. It's the Arts District. Ooh.
Oh, these burps are bad. I don't feel good or confident about what's going on here.
We had so much fun at the fair. I think
Fair was a good time.
Stuff we could talk about the fair. So there's the Hall of Mirrors was very bad because also it was a terrible mirror maze because all the mirrors were so dirty.
Oh yeah, so we went to a Hall of Mirrors. All the mirrors so dirty that you can clearly tell. Like part of it is that they're all so clean that you can't tell what is what. But also, I think part of the illusion of the Hall of Mirrors is that all the mirrors should be at like 45-degree angles. So you can't tell it's a mirror until you're walking up to it. But all of these were just at flat, right, 90-degree angles. So you would just look forward and not see a mirror. And then you would, you look left, you see yourself. You look right, you see yourself. You look forward, there's nothing there. So it's just like, oh, I'll just go where there's not a mirror in front of my face. There was no illusion. We made it through in 16 seconds?
Maybe. Dude, I was Rain Man.
And it was $3. It was $3.
I did feel so smart. I'm not going to lie. $3 was worth it because I solved the maze so fast. I'm like, I bet no one solved it that fast.
When when I've done a real mirror maze before.
They're pretty crazy.
But I do this. The point is to like, oh, what if we got lost? And, oh, this is crazy. I try to get through it as fast as possible because I want to show everyone how smart and cool I am that I beat the maze.
Yeah.
It's pretty
We should have walked back out the front and be like, we got lost again.
Help.
And just keep going back and forth. We should have tried to get one of the Hispanic workers to try to guide us through the maze.
Hold my hand.
Like a shaman. Like he was escorting us back into America. You know? He was like, we're going to go this way. You move forward.
Don't do Speedy Gonzalez voice.
I'll do Speedy Gonzalez voice so I want to.
But at the top, you make it through the mirror maze. There's a staircase. And up at the top of the staircase is some crazy mirrors.
Yeah.
To make you look silly.
All of them just make you look like a dwarf.
All of them were the same mirror. You can only bend a mirror forwards and backwards, right? There's only so much you can do with the mirror.
Like, why did they bend it like concave? I want to see what that would look like.
Try something different.
Yeah.
But no, each one was like snake-esque curved.
Yes, all of them were.
So you either were just like kind of stretchy or kind of smushed. And then you look at the next one, and it's like, oh, I'm kind of smushed, but if I stood a little further back, I'm kind of stretchy. There's 6 mirrors in a row. They're the exact same mirror every time, just 1 inch off the ground, 2 inches off the ground, 3 inches off. They were just higher or lower, but it was the same mirror every time.
Russell, how about for both of our sets tonight, we just riff on the amusement park for our entire time.
This is the worst amusement park of my life.
I don't like it. The funnel cake was very good, though. It's pretty good. I would say that I would put Patsy's funnel cake in Manitou Springs above that, though.
Say that one more time. Sorry, my cousin started texting me. Say one more time.
No, yeah, Patsy's in Manitou Springs. I put that above.
Oh.
Their funnel cake's pretty legit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I love the Penny Arcade,
Dude, I love the Penny Arcade.
Penny Arcade's great for you because it's oh, yeah, you can go because you have a kid and it's not weird. I want to go, by myself.
No, I want to go with $45 in coins with no kid. The kid's going to slow me down.
The kid's going to slow me down. That's what we should do. Let's go. Let's cancel the show. Let's go drive back to Colorado Springs, go to Penny Arcade. Who needs stand-up?
We should do. I think
for like my next birthday party, I think I'm gonna have it at like Penny Arcade.
That would be
That'd
great.
be fun. You'll come to my birthday party.
I'll come to your birthday party.
I'll have a birthday party.
I want
to
have
to have a surprise birthday party, but like
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
According to who?
yeah,
You?
like a friend that was like, oh, I think I might try to throw you a surprise party. I'm like, well, that ruined the potential of the surprise.
Dissolved.
The best thing that could happen would be really funny is that I don't get a surprise party and I just don't plan anything for my birthday and then I spend it by myself. Because every year
Waiting for a surprise party to happen.
which is that is the thing that would make me laugh the most. Because like I don't really care about my birthday, and I would rather make something that makes me laugh. Because that would genuinely make me. If I don't get a surprise party this year, I would laugh pretty hard.
I'm just imagining like you in like a Wes Anderson shot where it's like perfectly symmetrical. You're sitting on a couch in a living room. It's completely empty. All the lights are off, but you have a little birthday boy hat on, just waiting for people to come into your house. You're waiting for the surprise party to come to you, and you just sit there for 6 hours as the clock ticks behind you.
The most unrealistic thing about that is me sitting in one spot for 6 hours. I can't sit still, ever.
You got the ADHD.
Bad. I didn't take Vyvanse today, so...
What's Vyvanse?
Vyvanse
like
is a
Adderall?
gift from God. Yeah, so it's like Adderall, but it lasts for 10 hours.
Oh.
Adderall lasts for 4 hours. But it's like
Oh.
Adderall is a steep hike. It gets you like higher faster, but then it has a very steep like crash. Vyvanse, it's like kind of like a slow build, and then you kind of like are like at a regular level, and then you kind of like slowly fall as like you get like to bedtime.
Less of a roller coaster, more of a Ferris wheel,
yes,
which we were on the day.
I love Ferris wheels. That Ferris wheel is pretty good.
It was. I kept putting my elbow up on like the cart to relax.
Yeah.
And I kept realizing I'm like the giant metal fucking arm of the Ferris wheel
It goes so close to that.
goes so close. Like if I put my elbow out a little too far, it'll fully chop my elbow off. And I kept doing it, and then realizing I was doing it and put my elbow back in, and then I would forget and put my elbow back out. I was so scared it was going to chop my elbow off.
That's terrifying.
There should be some. I mean, that's probably why 90% of Ferris wheels have like a giant metal cage around it, so you don't stick your arm out and get it cut off by the Ferris wheel.
This amusement park, they cut some corners. It was fun.
They cut some corners.
I stood up on the Ferris wheel too. That was fun.
That was scary.
Yeah,
You shake it. You shook the Ferris wheel.
I shook it, and Russell got really mad at me.
I don't shake it.
And then I was like trying to sit still, and then you're like, you're still shaking it. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. And then we were just yelling at each other on the Ferris wheel, wearing Burger King crowns. We also left that out. I also
wearing Burger King crowns for this entire thing.
Yeah.
I had to go pee-pee in the mall that was, and there's a Burger King there, so
Yeah.
Jason got crowns.
Yeah, I got Burger King crowns when I bought my large lemonade, so I can have something to wash down my zins. That's why I get the lemonade.
You're like, oh, I'll buy this lemonade so I have something to wash down the funnel cake. Oh, no.
Oh,
no funnel
no.
cake for me. It's
Oh,
covered in
no.
peaches.
It's covered in peaches. I'm gonna shoot myself. Imagine that was the thing that made me kill myself. Like I would never do it, but that would be like, you know what? Today was a great day, but then there was peaches on the funnel cake. I can't do it anymore.
There have been times where I've talked to you, and it's like, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, you've been on the brink.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like any little thing could put Jason over the edge.
Like I'm like just now coming out of one of the darkest points in my life.
It's like everything else is going on. Funnel cake, peaches on the funnel cake. God hates me, whatever, dude. If there was ever a sign to end it all, it wouldn't be
Peaches on the funnel cake is like
it wouldn't be that one thing, but that would be the tip of the iceberg. It'd be
Yeah.
the straw that broke the camel's back. After
dude,
everything,
if I didn't work at Dutch Bros, didn't work out, didn't move on in New Faces, if I had all of that stuff happen, I would be like close to that. You know, because like I thought I like would not have any friends, but like I worked at Dutch Bros and now I'm doing really good.
yeah. How long have you worked there now?
Yeah, I worked
2,
there since
3 months?
Since April.
Okay, so
So-
2.5.
Yeah, dude, I'm loving it, man. I think I found like the thing I like. This is a job that I'm like, I like this. I have fun. It's a good balance because I can work in the mornings and I can do comedy at night. Like I have friends outside of work. It's great. Like I think I've found something that like I think my life was missing, which I think is really, really important. I don't think that gets talked enough.
Friendship and community.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of times, like, I didn't know how lonely people were. Like, if you talk to, like, people, like, in their 20s, it's like, how many, like, real, genuine friends do people have?
Yeah, dude.
It's very rare. Like, especially, like you have, like, a wife and kids. Like, that's an even weirder level of isolation because it's like, we're, like, in very different places in life. But, like, you're still my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want nothing but the best for you. And also, if you're ever, like, I need help moving, I'd be there. I need help with XYZ. Like, I just would help you out all the time. Like, I helped freaking Mike move a bunch of rocks in his backyard the other day.
I saw that, I think.
Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, it's just like I think like the kind of pathways to make friends, it's not really talked about. Like it's about finding like hey, this is a person at work. You show your personality, who you are and stuff, and then you kind of like I'm very open, and I'm very like easily trusting, and that can be hard to like jump into friendship because I can be a lot in a friendship right away. So I'm trying to like tone myself down.
Yeah. You know those things where people bike and also drink on the road? Just went by and it was filled with the most annoying women I've ever seen in my life. That sucked.
I'm getting out.
I
unbuckled my seatbelt for comedic effect. Also, what is funny, we have been parked for about almost an hour. Russell still has a seatbelt on, and I did too until just now.
What if we get rammed into? What if we get T-boned?
Have you considered this? But yeah, man, making friends is good.
Yeah, I mean, I have my wife and daughter, love them terribly. I have my brother and sister-in-law, love them terribly. I'm like, who do I hang out with that isn't in comedy? Like, even like Mike, like I only know Mike because of comedy. I only know you because of comedy. So anyone that I would just like hang out with, even like doing shows is a lot of me having friends.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. It's hard to make friends as an adult man.
It is. It is because also it's like it's hard to have girls that are friends.
Yeah.
Because there's the added element of dating and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely I just want friends right now.
So the only way you can really do it is like have a hobby that other people do that you can meet them, or at work where you can meet other people.
Yeah.
Or like church, like a joint community place. But like it's hard to make friends with just like. Also, I was at the dentist's office.
Yeah, I've had a really hard time making friends at church.
Well, that's because church people are tough
sometimes. Yeah.
But like
they can be rough hangs, I will be honest.
Yeah, it's either going to be work or a hobby. Those are the two ways you make friends as an adult. And for a long time, you only had a hobby that was filled with the worst people imaginable.
Yeah.
So now you have work with nice people who are around your age who aren't crackheads. They're nice. Like, oh, cool, just nice people. It's like
it's like the craziest thing that like people that I work with do is like they go out to like Cowboys and drink beers. I'm like, that's good. That's so refreshing. I'm like, thank God I'm not doing LSD in a freaking bathroom. This is great.
Also, it's so fun. We were at a wedding the other day. Hanging out with comics is fun because everyone is funny. Everyone is funny.
Yes.
Or at least the people I like to talk to. I don't like to talk to the unfunny people. The people I like to talk to are funny. They're interesting. They're a good hang. And everyone's like trying to one-up each other. Everyone's trying to escalate what's going on. So it's a little bit of a competition the time to be the funniest.
Bro, me at Dutch Road. Yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah.
At a wedding, I'm the funniest. No one can touch me. Everyone loves me. I'm the belle of the ball.
Dude,
at Dutch Bros.
Oh, dude, yeah.
No one's funnier. I bet you can't.
There's very but obvious. Like I have a different gear. I can turn on.
To show it off in front of.
Oh, dude, to bust it out, dude. I remember because like we all were hanging out at Cowboys after, because then I can let loose because we're not at work. I can go say whatever I want.
Yeah, you gotta keep it buttoned up at Dutch Bros.
They entered
notoriously.
They introduced me to like one of these to one of my coworkers like friends, girlfriends, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm a professional dancer. No, and I was like, oh, is that like for money? Like implying that she was a stripper. killed. Not a great joke.
That's not
But
funny.
dude, slaughtered.
But
Dude,
just
like,
saying that in front of people.
and
they're
saying
like,
that directly to that person immediately, like 4 seconds after I met her. So I was like, "Oh, so you dancing like hip hop or like for money?" Is what I said. And I was like, and then she was like hip hop. I was like, "Oh yeah, look at that."
I just was asking at this wedding. I kept asking people what was the, what was the movie you first made out to? What was your first make-out movie?
Ooh.
'Cause me and my wife, it was The Book of Eli. For
That's so funny.
for my first girlfriend I ever had, it was Zombieland. And we were talking to some our
I have a very funny answer.
one
for
of
this.
our
Yeah.
couple friends.
Yeah.
I guess the first movie they made love during was Wreck-It Ralph. Like, that sucks. That's a movie for kids.
I'm gonna wreck. You're looking at it
I'm like, I thought about it after on the drive home. I'm like, oh, I should have said wreck your mouth or something. I can't believe I dropped the ball. But another couple was
that's
like,
very funny.
we've never made out to a movie ever. We're like, what are you
You
talking
don't
about?
love each other.
You've never let the moment take you?
Yeah.
When Shrek and Fiona, you weren't also like, but what about me and you?
Yeah, I remember one time it was I was in high school and I was like trying to like hang out with this girl, and I was like, hey, would you want to play Lego Indiana Jones together?
Oh my god!
Freaking somehow started legitimately playing Lego Indiana Jones, and she's like, we're like cuddling up on the couch. She like starts like flirting with me a little bit. I'm like, no, that's not how we beat the level. And like she's like I'm not picking up the signals at all. And she's like looking up at me. She's like, how are you doing? And I was like, so I think we got to go up so we have to push this block. So I'll shoot it, and then you use the lasso. And she's like literally like sitting on my lap.
We can't get over there yet. We have to go unlock a different character. There's a golden brick behind there, but we have to go unlock a different character to come back because we don't have a grappling hook skill yet. Stop walking over there. We do not have a grappling hook skill character yet.
That's me, dude. That was me. And then I ended up just like wising up, and I was like, wait a minute, I can play Lego Indiana Jones another time. It's like that was a real thought I had in my brain. I'm like, this is Jason. It was my penis brain that was thinking in that moment. Thank goodness,
dude.
Because my brain was like, I want to beat this level.
Me and my wife were playing Lego Star Wars together for a while. We should do that again.
That actually is very fun.
Hey, so she
actually
could
is
suck it while I'm playing Lego Star Wars. No, I felt weird saying that. But dude, Lego.
You're
games
wearing a little Lego Indiana Jones hat.
I got a little Boba Fett cap.
Dude, I hope you're wearing the Lego Indiana Jones like head, like the costume head that makes you look like a Lego guy.
Yeah, dude, I love Lego Star Wars.
So fun,
so much fun.
Yeah, dude. But dude, that was like that make-out movie. Very, very funny. The first time I ever made a woman orgasm was during Daddy's Home 2, the movie with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear that.
That's horrible, dude. It was terrible. I'm an idiot. I hate this. I hate that I have to be truthful and honest with
the
my
whole
friend.
time the movie was paused on John Lithgow.
Yeah, dude. No, the movie was like Mel Gibson was on screen. I remember.
And it's gonna happen to anybody.
Yeah.
The Patriot.
The Patriot.
Aim small, miss small. I love that movie.
Oh, dude, Braveheart rules. Braveheart rules. Patriot rules. I like the Patriot more than Braveheart.
Yeah, because it's real. Braveheart didn't actually happen. The Patriot actually happened.
Yeah. Well, not like. Is the Patriot based on a real guy?
I don't know. I'm lying.
Dude, I believed you. Russell, you have to realize
stories.
that your power over me is immaculate. Because,
Yeah,
I default to your judgment so often because I'm like, you're wiser than me.
I have a paternal grasp on your mind.
Yeah, because you're what, friggin' 29? Yeah. Because I'm like,
I'll be 30 in 5 months.
Oh,
be
that's
30.
exciting. Do you have any big plans for your 30th birthday?
Getting sucked.
Getting sucked playing Indiana Jones Legos.
No, my mom listens to this. No, I don't. I don't have any big 30 plans. That's it. Maybe go to Casa Bonita again.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
But
funny, we were talking about Josh Emerson. Josh Emerson plays the gorilla.
I know. I was posting pictures when we went to Casa Bonita, and he was like so what about the monkey? And I was like, and he said something about the gorilla, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's not even the gorilla anymore. It's the man bear pig, I think, from South Park. He's like, it's not actually the man bear pig. It's Mochi or Mocha or something like that, and it's actually the dad is the original gorilla Chiquita, and the mom is the man bear pig from South Park. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. How do you know all this like lore deep dive? He's like, I'm the monkey. It's me. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that.
It's so great.
Well, he messaged me. He said, did you not know that I'm the monkey at Casa Bonita? I'm like, no. Why would I know? We don't hang out. Why would I know you're the monkey at Casa Bonita?
Like, also, like, Josh, like, I want to go to Casa Bonita, like, so bad.
Just to fuck with the monkey and then realize that it wasn't Josh.
I'm like,
it's just some guy.
I'm just like nut tapping the monkey. I'm like, oh no!
Look, guys, I'm blowing the monkey. It's just some guy named Taylor. He's like, leave me alone. Stop.
It's like, hey man, like you gotta back off. I'm like, I'm just really trying to jerk off a gorilla. I'm like, turns out I'm at the zoo and I forgot, dude.
Took the wrong turn.
Took the wrong turn. What is very funny is I consistently, like, because I go to Lions Lair sometimes when I'm up in Denver late at night, and I keep putting Lions Lair into my nav, and it directs me to the zoo.
Oh, that's fun.
So I've accidentally
taken you to the Lion's Lair.
Yeah, it takes you to the literal Lion's Lair.
Your GPS is dumb but whimsical. It's like, oh, clearly you're doing a silly little thing. That's what you meant.
And I laugh every time it happens.
That's fun.
It's happened like multiple times. I know to look for like the right one, and I'm like, oh, that line. Then I just keep clicking it because it says it's the right thing. Because it's like, oh, I've searched this before. I'm going to the right place. Then I keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. And I think that kind of is how I feel in like my dating life too.
Nice.
Is that I get the same input of like, this is you're making a wrong turn here, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep going down this road consistently forever. That's what's going to happen.
Are you workshopping a bit on me?
No, I'm just Russell. I'm speaking from the heart here.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's just consistently going to the wrong place over and over and over again. And then I'm like, oh wait, this person. Oh, I'm noticing a theme here. Oh wait, okay, this person is really mean to you. Maybe that's bad.
I noticed those two gay guys walked by, and you didn't perk up the same way that you did when the lesbians walked by.
Those are gay guys? How do you know? You're gay. That's how you know. Russell's gay as shit, dude. Russell's gay. That's how he knows. He's like, I know him. Russell's so gay he can hold his hand to the ground like a Native American and find when the gay guys are near.
Feel the vibrations.
It's just you feel like there's Birkenstocks nearby.
He's got a trot.
There is a gay. I walk straight as hell. That's wide.
Yeah.
Like gay walk is like very straight, like very.
He's strutting.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
Like, little side to
Gay
side.
guys use horse terminology. He's in a strut, a trot, or a gallop.
Yeah, dude. I walk really wide and very slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like walk with.
You're like one of those pit bulls with bad hips.
Yeah, I'm like a bulldog. I think that's a good comparison for like how I'm built. I'm built like a bulldog, like just freaking stout, just very wide.
Snub nose. You bark at black people. I think that's where we should end it.
No way. Oh shoot! It's oh my gosh! It's 7:30.
It's 7:30. I gotta
pee. Over an hour. Yeah, I have to be so bad. That was awesome, dude. I can't believe how fast that went by.
That's where we gotta end it.
Hell yeah! Let's go rip this show, dude.
We're gonna go do a great job. We're gonna go do this show. Follow Bubble Boy on all the stuff.
Follow Bubble Boy.
Jason's got a podcast.
Yeah,
JJ Alexander Show.
JJ Alexander Show, man. My audio is bad. I realized that I didn't.
Good work on him for a podcast.
Yeah, I need to request your help because it's only like one microphone's coming in one ear and the other microphone's coming in other ear, and I'm like, this is terrible. I'm
just recording in stereo on accident. You need to convert it to mono.
Okay.
I'll help you out.
Oh, thank you.
I'll help you out.
Thank you.
All right.
Russell, I love you.
We're going to go do a show. Bye.
Bye.